Hey y'all, what's up? So listen, I had came across a video from Stephen Furtick, and something that stood out to me, what he said was, what if it isn't how you pictured it? And I don't know about any of y'all, but I struggled with perfectionism for a long time. And I even still now find myself like, Tasha, it don't have to be perfect. Like, just focus on completing it and focus on the progress that you're taking each step, right? And it was like, boom, that's what it is. Like, you're still trying to do things, and you're still trying to be perfect about it, about everything that you're doing. And you're putting this, it's almost like you're putting this boundary and this limitation in a place where I didn't put it there. And so I'm going to just read y'all exactly how he gave it to me. And so it says, the people aren't the problem. The perception is the problem. You're looking for the things to be perfect to pursue it. Your perception of perfect people, perfect performance, perfect partners will cause you to miss the promises I have for you. Your perception is a false programming from the enemy to keep you puzzled and panicking. Don't let your perception keep you in the pit. I have promises waiting for you. I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? And then he went on to show me the word perceive. And the meaning of perceive is to become aware of conscious, to become aware or conscious, conscious, whatever. To become aware of conscious of something, to come to realize or understand, right? And so this is for my girls who struggle, or males who struggle with perfectionism. What if it isn't how you pictured it? And what I've learned is that a lot of times we confuse or we blur the lines between fiction and reality. And there's no clear boundary there. And so in our minds, it's like, because we pictured this thing a certain type of way, we want it to look a certain type of way, we are trying to live up to this expectation that was built on a false reality. And I struggle with that. And just a testimony behind that is, like, when I was younger, I used to be so in love with love. I used to be so in love with, like, love stories, and so in love with, like, college stories. But then when it came to the realization that none of this stuff was true, this is not how things really play out, it was a shock for me. And so from that point on, I was telling God, like, I don't want to deal with nothing else that's fake. Like, I don't want to experience nothing else that's fake. I don't want to be around fake people. I don't want to be around fake situations. I don't want to hear fake stories. I don't even want to read fiction books. Like, I went to the extreme with it because I felt like I've been bamboozled. I felt like I've been lied to. And it's like, you've come into agreement with this false reality. And so because of that, you have been holding yourself to a standard that God hasn't even held you to. And you've been driving yourself literally insane trying to maintain this image of perfectionist. And it's not as easy to break it as it may sound, because it's breaking free from the mental bondage and the cycles and the habits that you already have been conditioned to because of these things that you think should look perfect. And so I believe God is allowing us to become aware or conscious of these things, because God doesn't want us to go into our promise still performing to be perfect. Like, you really have to ask yourself, if the promise don't look like what it is that you've expected it to look like, if it's not picture perfect, will you still pursue it? If that husband don't look the way you want him to, will you still pursue him? If that job don't look the way that you pictured it, will you still stay in it? Will you still stay committed to it? If the picture is not picture perfect, would you still pursue it? And the truth is, God is not going to send you his precious present while you are still in a place that you're looking to perform for perfection, and you'll cause that promise pain. You'll be led back into pain because of your perception, because of how you're looking at things, because of how you're perceiving the situation. You might get into an argument because of your perception of things, because how you think this relationship is supposed to look. When it don't look like that, you're out. And no, I believe God is asking you, even if the picture isn't perfect, will you still pursue my promises?